What if I make a mistake on my tax return? That's another question from one of our viewers here. If I make a mistake and I realize that I've already sent my returns off, but I forgot to include something, what happens?
The easiest way to correct that, if you discover the mistake yourself and you beat the Internal Revenue Service to the punch with regards to notifying, you file a 1040-X, a U.S. individual tax return amended. And it shows what you originally reported on your tax return. There's a column to explain the change that you're making and a portion of the tax return to explain why you're making that change. So that's the easiest way to correct a mistake.
Now, and for people who know they're just going to be late, they're not going to make that deadline, what should they do?
They should definitely file an extension. And again, there's a tremendous issue with regards to extensions. The extension gives you an extension of time to file your tax return, not an extension of time to pay your tax return. And that's the biggest issue that we find with individuals self-prepared tax returns who file their tax return late. That a timely filed extension will give you until October 15th to file your personal tax return.
Well, so how do I know what I should pay then if I haven't completed the return?
Well, you as an individual taxpayer, and this is the position the Internal Revenue Service takes, you're in control of your tax records specifically, and you should have a good idea or an estimate with regards to what you owe on a per year basis, based on your withholdings, based on your income, and you will know if you owe an estimated payment when you file your extension. Your best guess is the best thing. Pay something if you can with the filing of the extension if you determine that you're going to owe additional taxes when you do file your tax return.
Okay.
Now, the request for an extension, that's a simple one-page form, right? We'll put that on the show website, johnredmannpoa.com, so people can download the form and request the extension. But very good point. Make sure you pay at least the best estimate
you have. And again, a tax return is an estimate. It's, we know certain items on the tax return, but let's pay the estimated taxes that you think you owe. And there's also estimated taxes. If you think you're going to owe taxes at the end of the year, there's 4 estimates that are to be made a year on April 15th, June 15th, September 15th, and January 15th of the subsequent year.
Well,